Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered why are there so many stars? When it comes to human sexuality, we ponder a similar question. Why are some men attracted to other men? In this video, we're diving into the science behind sexual orientation, exploring genetics, biology, and the environment. Did you know that in ancient Greece, same-sex relationships, particularly between men, were common and even celebrated? The Sacred Band of Thebes, for instance, was an elite military unit made up of 150 pairs of male lovers. So buckle up as we journey into the cosmos of human sexuality, uncovering the scientific wonders that influence who we are attracted to and why. Let's begin our exploration by delving into the very blueprint of life, our genes. Scientists have long suspected that genetics play a role in shaping our sexual orientation. To investigate this, researchers often turn to twin studies, comparing identical twins, who share 100% of their DNA, to fraternal twins who share about 50%. If being gay were solely determined by genes, we'd expect to see both identical twins identify as gay 100% of the time. However, studies show this isn't always the case. While the percentage is significantly higher for identical twins, around 50 to 60%, it's not a perfect correlation. This tells us that genetics definitely play a role, but it's not the whole story. So, while our genes provide the foundation, the intricate tapestry of our sexuality is woven together by a multitude of threads. Now let's turn our attention to the command center of our being, the brain. In 1991, neuroscientist Simon LeVay conducted a groundbreaking study that shook the foundations of our understanding of sexual orientation. He focused on a tiny region in the hypothalamus, a part of the brain involved in regulating a variety of functions, including sexual behavior. LeVay discovered that a specific cluster of neurons in this region, known as INAH3, was significantly smaller in gay men compared to straight men. This finding suggested a potential biological basis for sexual orientation. The brain is an incredibly complex organ, and our understanding of its role in shaping our desires and attractions is still evolving. Our journey into the science of attraction now takes us back in time to the very beginning of our existence, the prenatal environment. Scientists have been particularly interested in the role of hormones during fetal development. Some studies suggest that exposure to different levels of sex hormones, such as testosterone and estrogen, during critical periods of development could influence sexual orientation. For example, higher levels of testosterone in the womb have been linked to a higher likelihood of being gay in women. Subtle variations in hormone levels during fetal development could have a significant impact on the developing brain and potentially on future sexual orientation. However, it's important to note that research in this area is complex and ongoing. As we venture deeper into the science of attraction, one thing becomes abundantly clear. There's no single answer, no magic bullet that explains why some men are gay. Instead, it's a complex interplay of factors, a cosmic dance between our genes, our brains, our prenatal environment, and potentially even our life experiences. Some researchers believe that epigenetic factors, which influence how our genes are expressed, may also play a role. Imagine a dimmer switch that can turn the volume of a gene up or down. Environmental factors both in the womb and throughout life could potentially influence these epigenetic changes. This adds another layer of complexity to the equation, highlighting the dynamic interplay between our biology and our environment. As we've explored, sexual orientation, including being gay, is a deeply rooted aspect of who a person is. It's shaped by a combination of genetic, biological, and environmental factors, all interacting in complex ways that science is still striving to fully understand. From the bonds celebrated in ancient Greece to the insights from modern research, it's clear that homosexuality is not a choice but a natural expression of who someone is. Understanding and accepting this truth is crucial in fostering a society that respects and embraces the diversity of human experience. Just like the vast and diverse universe we live in, humanity is made up of a spectrum of individuals, each with their own unique story to tell.